Hey, welcome back to episode 2. Let's finish up this Jurassic Park and I'll show you how badass she turned out.
All right, it's day 2 and the plan today is to finish this Jurassic Park machine up before it's beer 30. So, yesterday I got all the color LEDs installed on the bottom of the playfield. I cleaned the subway. I got the main ramp all taken off, cleaned, polished up. Then I stripped down the lower playfield, got all those parts cleaned, hardware polished up. So we're gonna put all that back on this morning. Then we're gonna go ahead and tear the rest of the playfield down, get new rubbers on it, polished up, get it put back. And that'll pretty much finish up this machine except for a few small details.
All right, before I start tearing everything off the top of the playfield, I'm going to reinstall the lane guides in the slingshot area with brand new clear post, colored LEDs, green rubber, and new lock nuts to finish it off and make it look super nice. Okay, now I'm going to start tearing everything off the top of the playfield. It's pretty much self-explanatory, just a hell of a lot of screws and a lot of polishing to make this thing look new again. Just sit back and watch the evolution of this 65 million year old machine. All of the original hardware took a bath in evapo-rust. Now it's all nice and shiny and I can start reassembling the right side. Look how nice, bright and shiny all those parts look. And the green and blue rubbers are the icing on the cake. Now that the right side has been put back together, it's off to the left side and start tearing down the pop bumper area. It's just amazing how nice the original parts are on this game. When you get a game this nice, it usually doesn't take as long to get everything cleaned up and put back together. Just a few more pieces of plastic to screw down, and we're almost finished with this game. Install the LED bulbs in the pop bumper bases and reattach the pop bumper caps. Now we can drop the main ramp back on the playfield, and we're almost complete with this project. I'll reattach the wire form and the plastic cover on the right side, and this playfield is back together. So now that I'm finally done with the playfield, I decided to buy me a little mini jungle, and I'm going to do a little model painting, and then I'm going to put this inside on the playfield and pimp it out.
All right, now that I have the playfield done, I lifted up the hood and we're gonna do a flipper rebuild kit on the 3 flippers, and we're gonna replace the mechanism on the vertical up kicker. So let's get wrenching.
The coils on this game look absolutely fine, but I did want to do a flipper rebuild kit because the plungers sometimes have some slop in them, and that makes less power on the flippers. So we just go ahead and change all these out to new parts, and it's like having a brand new game. Well, I thought I was done, but this game has 3 flippers, so I'm gonna have to do it one more time. As for the vertical up kicker, the plastic saucer that holds the ball had some fins that were worn down, and when it kicks the ball to the top of the playfield, sometimes it was misaligned. I'll put a brand new saucer on to get everything aligned properly, and this thing will function like new. I soldered on 2 new leaf switches for the inside flipper buttons in the cabinet to make the tension on the buttons feel the same on both sides. I added a custom LED mod to the shooter lane plastic and reinstalled the apron. And of course, a few of my custom designed instruction cards.
Well, now that I have the machine completely finished, it's time to pimp it out even more. So a few weeks ago, I ordered some inner art blades and a speaker frame decal, which is gonna make this thing look even better. So we're gonna go ahead and install these on the inside, which look really good. They match the artwork from the factory. And then we're gonna put on a speaker panel up here, which will really make this pop. So let's get putting these things on and make it a one of a kind.
All right, now comes the fun part. I get to pimp this thing out and make it look better than the factory ever imagined. The reason I love these art blades so much is the artwork matches the factory playfield and plastics like it was made for the game. A little alcohol on a paper towel to clean off the speaker panel before I install the decal. This decal comes with removable adhesive on the back, so if you don't get it lined up right the first time, you can peel it back off and reposition it until you get it right. All right, so I got the inner art blades in and they look great. What a really nice match to the factory artwork. And that speaker decal looks excellent as well. So now we just got a few more things to put on the playfield. We'll finish this thing up. All right, now to installing that mini jungle that I painted up about a week ago. I always thought this machine had a lot of bare spots in it, and these palm trees are gonna fill them in nicely. I was also able to find some miniature dinosaur figurines coming out of an egg. I put a Tyrannosaurus Rex and a Velociraptor in the respective areas, and it filled in the space nicely. And I finished it off with an official Matchbox Jurassic Park Jeep from the movie. All right, if you've seen any of my other videos, you know I love my speaker light kits. So let's get a pair installed on this game. I also made some custom warning decals for the inside of the light kit so you can see them from the outside of the machine. Look how amazing that back panel looks now compared to the original black plastic. All right, well, Jurassic Park is finally finished and it looks spectacular. I brought this dinosaur 65 million years into the future, put a few small little additional touches on it, and it looks better than new. So now all we have to do is go check it out. Well, there you have it. 1993 Data East Jurassic Park in all her glory. I truly brought this machine 65 million years into the future, added a few Pinball Pimp touches, and it is a definite one-of-a-kind machine. Sometimes you get damn lucky and find a machine as nice as this that cleans up better than new. If I had the room, I would keep this machine for myself, but I found a collector who wants it so bad he can hardly stand it. So I guess I know where it's going. Oh, you gotta love it when T-Rex eats the ball. Well, that wraps up another beautiful restoration here at Pinball Pimp headquarters. Be sure and tune in next time when I take another machine like this and turn it into something special. Until next time, keep on flipping, pimp out. If you'd like to see more pinball craziness, be sure to like, tag, share, and follow me at Pinball Pimp.